Hello students, welcome to Saurav's classes. Today our topic is reasoning aptitude, and here a passage is given. Some informations are also given in this passage, and on the basis of this passage we have to solve some questions. So at first let's read the passage very carefully. 8 people are sitting in 2 parallel rows. So here number of people is 8 and they are sitting in 2 parallel rows containing 4 people each, in such a way that there is an equal distance between adjacent persons. So between two persons the distance are same. In row 1, PQRS are seated but not necessarily in the same order, and all of them are facing south. So in row 1, PQR and A's are facing south, and in row 2, A, B, C and D are seated but not necessarily in the same order, and all of them are facing north. Now, therefore, in the given seating arrangement, each member seated in the row faces another member of the other row, because in row 1 they are facing towards south, and in row 2 they are facing towards north. So in two rows in the given seating arrangement, each member seated in the rows faces another member of the other row. Now R seats second to the right of P. A is an immediate neighbor of the person who faces R. Q sits second to the left of the person who faces A. Only one person sits between B and C. C does not face P and C does not sit at any of the extreme ends of the line. Now, on the basis of this informations, let's make the seating arrangement of the 8 peoples. So, with the help of the informations, we can say that in row 2, A and B are at the extreme ends, and in the middle, C and D are seated, and in row 1, A and P in the extreme ends, and in between them R and Q are seated. Now they are facing towards south, and in row 2 these people are facing towards north. So so here I have prepared the seating arrangement of the 8 people, and we know this side is north, this side is south, this is east, and this side is west. Okay, so now let's go to the questions. Our first question is, 4 of the following 5 are alike in a certain way based on the given seating arrangement and thus form a group. Now we have to find out which is the one that does not belong to the group. Here 5 options are given and we have to choose the right one. So here, except R, all other are sitting at extreme ends of the line. So except R, A, P, B and S, all these 4 people are seated at the extreme ends. So here R is the correct answer. Now this is our next question. Who amongst the following faces B? So we have to find the person who faces B. Now let's go back to the sequence. Okay, so here is B and the person P faces towards B. So here option 1, that is P, is the correct answer because P faces B. Now our next question is, which of the following is true regarding A's? So here some informations are given about A's and we have to choose the correct one. The first one is A's sits exactly between R and P. Second one is A sits second to the left of Q. Third one is P is an immediate neighbor of S. Fourth one is D is an immediate neighbor of the person who faces S. And the last one is none of this. Now, from the sequence, we can easily say that none is true is the answer, that is option 5. So none of these informations about S is correct. Okay, so here the question is, who amongst the following faces R? So we have to find out the person who faces R. So let's again go back to the sequence. Okay, so here is R and here is C who faces R. So here is R and C faces R. So in these questions we can say that option 4, that is C, is the correct answer. So option 4, that is C, is the correct answer. So C faces R. Okay, now let's go to our next question. This is the last question, and the question is, who amongst the following faces the person who sits exactly between B and C? So we have to find the person who faces the person who sits exactly between B and C. So at the first we have to find out the person who is between B and C, and then we will find out the person who faces the person. So from the arrangement, okay, I have already drawn the sequence, the seating arrangement here, and we have to find out the person who is between B and C. So here D is the person who is in between B and C. So Q faces D. So here Q faces D. That's why option 2, that is Q, is the correct answer.